What a big free agency it was for the NFL. Specifically for the New York Giants, landing Demaryius Thomas and myself, that was key for them. And here today, we're going to go ahead and continue the rest of the preseason. We're taking on the St. Louis Rams featuring Jimmy Garoppolo. If you guys did not know, he is the quarterback for the Rams. And guess who their second string quarterback is? Yeah, that guy right there. I mean, even I wouldn't have been able to guess that. Jay Cutler came in the game, threw 18 for 33 and a touchdown, and he beat us. Preseason was very boring, not a lot of action. I mean, it makes sense because we are the first string players and we're only out there for a certain amount of time. And here we're taking on Alfred Morris, who the Raiders just picked up, and Derek Carr as well. We ended the preseason off on a right note. We got a victory, and now our team is solidified. The 53-man roster is here, and we're going to go ahead and play the first team on our schedule. It is AJ Green and the Cincinnati Bengals. I think I need to play a little closer. Jeremy Hill now meets a wall. So far for him, 2 rushes for 6 yards. Andy Dalton, a dangerous pass, well defended. So the Bengals looks like they have to settle for a field goal. My team, however, we didn't really do much on our first possession. So the defense is back out there on 2nd and 3. A big time sack. A loss of 13 yards. Andy Dalton now. Desperation takes all this time. Completion to Jeremy Hill, but that is just short. Finally, our offense scores. And on the next drive for Cincinnati, Andy Dalton throws a pick. So we are setting this offense up at the 24-yard line. We have to score, and guess what? Eli Manning does just that. Andy Dalton, however, following his previous possession, throws yet another interception. His confidence must be shattered right here, because now they started running the ball. 3rd and 2, another handoff to Jeremy Hill. We knew that was coming, and we made the stop. And now the Bengals have to punt. We skip ahead to the second half now. 21-3. The catch is made, but it looks like they're just short. The disastrous performance by Andy Dalton just continues. We jump to the 8-minute mark in the 4th quarter. Dalton throws yet another pick. What a start to this season for our defense, and man, the opposite for the Bengals. It was a big win for us, a big win for Eli Manning. A lot of question marks for Cincinnati. We ended up winning this one 24-3. We're back in the main menu, and we are not wasting any time. I got you guys, Boss Nation. I'm gonna give you guys another game. This time, wait, what? Philadelphia Eagles tied? And guess who they tied with? Yes, the Washington Redskins. It was a 24-24 game. Obviously, both teams couldn't get it done in overtime. So next up in week 2, we have the familiar face, Matt Barkley. You guys saw me taking him on last year when we played for the Arizona Cardinals. So here's the Philadelphia Eagles' first possession. Down goes Barkley. Jason Pierre-Paul, who's been having a pretty good year so far, is right there for the sack. On 2nd and 16, no way! I just dropped a guaranteed touchdown. This just hurts to watch right now. But to be honest, the end of the first half, it was all about DeMarco Murray. You guys see that rush right there? A couple plays later, on 3rd and 2, he came up big here with this catch. 2nd and 1, they're going with a screen play. Guess who it is? DeMarco Murray. Brought down by DRC, but they're at the 2-yard line. They ended up scoring with DeMarco. And so far, man, we have not been able to stop these guys. I mean, we haven't been able to stop DeMarco, Zach Ertz up the middle. He's been having a field day. But here on 3rd and 4, we finally do force a stop. And we force the Eagles to kick a field goal. So with 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, it eventually became a 6-point game. All we need to do is get a stop here, and our offense will have the ball. But look what they do. Another screen play on 3rd and 7. We could not bring down DeMarco Murray. Matt Barkley right here. Completion to the man himself once again, Zach Ertz. On 2nd and 10, he goes to Ertz again. The Philadelphia Eagles have ended this game, and they have given us the first loss on the season. This is a horrible loss, 42-25. Man, you gotta just sit back and think. We're giving up way too many points on defense. We definitely have to step it up. Like right now, I can't even say anything about the offense, although I would like my receivers to get more involved. Like Shane Marine had a good game, but if you take a look at our receivers, Odell Beckham, there's no way he should be getting only 33 yards. Only 2 receptions. I mean, look at this. Victor Cruz, only 3 receptions. We got to target our receivers even more, and we also have to step up big time on defense. So we're set to take on the Vikings in week number 3. Anthony Barr's out, and I just noticed there's so many quarterbacks that are out in week 3. You see Russell Wilson out 11 weeks. Their backup quarterback, BJ Daniels, he's out for 3 weeks. So you got to figure who is the Seattle Seahawks quarterback, Matt Scott. And if he gets hurt in the next game, guess who's going to come into the game? They have Mason Crosby as a backup. Yes, the former Green Bay kicker is now with the Seattle Seahawks. You guys see Colt McCoy playing for the Bills. And no, that's not Kevin Love. That's Kyle Love. Achilles tear for Colt McCoy. Cam Newton shoulder tear. I mean, what is going on in the NFL right now? Yes, the list keeps going. Ryan Mallett out 33 weeks. Let's not forget the big injury for the Washington Redskins. RG3 is out as well. In week number 3, we are taking on the 1-1 Minnesota Vikings. Now, check this out. It's very cool. Percy Harvin got picked up through the free agency, so he is making his return to Minnesota. And the Vikings now have their brand new stadium. If you did not know, obviously in 2016, they're going to get their brand new stadium. And let me tell you guys this, man. Playing in the stadium, at first, I was like, wow. That was my first initial reaction. Then I looked it up because I didn't know they were getting a new stadium. So it looks very cool. And I'm getting myself an interception here. Pick 6. We dropped one in the last game, but we're not going to make the same mistake here. Forget about the stadium. They are now silenced. What an interception. I did not think Teddy Bridgewater was going to throw that. I didn't even know who he was throwing it to. I'm guessing Brian Hartline and Mike Wallace nor Percy Harvin were able to tackle me. First interception of my career. My oh my, that feels good. Now, as I was saying, I had no clue that the Vikings were getting a new stadium. So when I started this game, I was like, wait, this looks like one of those futuristic stadiums. So I looked it up, and that's crazy. I'm happy for them because this stadium is beautiful. And when you get in the second year of whatever you're doing, either connected franchise, player franchise, in the second year, the brand new stadium will come into effect. So that's very cool. Here my offense is up, and you see it's all around Shane Vereen. I want to see Victor Cruz. I want to see Demaryius Thomas or Odell get involved. None of those guys have been getting involved, but luckily for us, we're still in this game. 24-24 with 3 minutes remaining. It's now up to my defense. Fake handoff. Teddy goes to Kyle Rudolph, and look at the space he has. First down. I mean, Teddy has been absolutely torching us. 19 for 29, over 340 yards. Our focal point was AP. Not only is AP getting it done, but it opened up the passing game for Teddy Bridgewater, and he's taking advantage of every single attempt. So here, with 2 minutes remaining, man, we need to get a stop. At least hold them to a field goal. Their backup running back checks into the game. No one's on the left side. I mean, we had defenders there, but no one could catch up to this guy's speed. Just like that, our offense is now back on the field. Finally, Odell Beckham, but that's for 1 yard. 2-yard rush by Eli Manning. That's bringing back flashbacks, man. I know this offense is better than what it's playing right now. And to be honest, I'm going to give them time. I know we could get it done. I just need to give them time, man. We could do better on defense, like I said. It's still early on. we matched the New York Giants' actual record, standing at 1-2 right now. So you see, it did get better for Odell Beckham, but Demaryius Thomas, 4 catches, that's not bad. 72 yards, he averaged 18 per catch. Victor Cruz by himself down there. So I definitely want to see this offense turn up, and I want to see my defense do the same thing. I mean, we are giving up way too many points, but our division is kind of off to a weak start except for the Eagles. I'm not worried about the Eagles though, and I definitely think this team is going to turn around next week. Guess who we play? The rematch against the Philadelphia Eagles. It's your boy AntoDaBoss. I am signing out.